Eagle here, and today I'm going to give you a first look, first impressions, first everything of this game called Plague Evolved. Now, this game's very similar to an old online game called Pandemic and Pandemic 2 that I actually used to play quite a bit, so that's why I thought I'd give this a go and then make a video about it. So the game is in early access at the moment, so there are some features that aren't quite available, but that's the whole point of early access. Get it before they make the game. So let's see, we've got Facebook and Twitter of up here. There's the original game out for mobile and tablet devices. You can learn more about that. See, there's the single player mode, multiplayer mode, which, yeah, I don't even know how multiplayer mode is going to work, but that should be fun to see when it's out. I'll probably make a video on that. Load game if you've got one. There's leaderboards with all the different types of stuff, options, and all the usual stuff. But we'll go into single player. Now, there's the main game, there's a speed run, and then official scenarios, which these ones aren't quite out yet, custom scenarios, and there will be a tutorial mode, but can't do that quite yet because early access. So we'll just go straight into, what did I press? Main game. First thing you do is you'll have to select plague type. Now most of them are, well, they'll be locked when you first get the game. You'll have to complete the game with this one to the next one, complete the game with this one to the next one, but just go through them all. Got bacteria, the most common cause of plague, unlimited potential. Sounds pretty good. And then we get the virus, rapidly mutating pathogen, which is extremely hard to control. Fungus spores struggle to travel long distances without special effort. Then the Neurax worm, manipulative organisms that burrow into the brain. Fantastic. We'll have a parasite. Parasitic lifestyle prevents DNA alteration from everyday infection. And a prion, slow, subtle, and extremely complex pathogen hidden inside the brain. Oh, more brains. A nanovirus, out of control, microscopic machine with a built-in kill switch. This is getting a lot more advanced as we go further down. A bioweapon, exceptionally lethal pathogen that kills everything it touches. Immune plague, the no cure cheat, impossible to find a cure for the plague. Can you imagine that being quite deadly? Hidden plague, no governments cheat, humans will never take action against you. And then unlimited plague, unlimited DNA cheat, evolved with the power of a god. And then the Coronavirus, unclassified. Early analysis suggests extreme regenerative abilities. But yeah, we shall start off with the bacteria, which is common. And I think as you complete the game, you can get like bonuses. Yeah, you get bonus DNA at the beginning. So I'm pretty sure you get these at the start of the game, but they're all locked for me at the moment, and they probably will be as you, since it's a first look. So let's just continue. We're going to play on casual, so no one washes their hands, research doctors don't work, and sick people given hugs. We love that. And this is just a random name I came up with. You can call it anything. But yeah. You are a new bacteria. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out humans in the ultimate plague. Select a country to begin your plague. When you click on it, you will see more information. Pop the start button to confirm, or click another country instead. Alright, so this is kind of the main screen here. Basically the world map. We've got the population down here. So, where do we start now? We've got, usually you want to pick somewhere that's fairly big and quite open to somewhere. So I'm thinking Russia, because we can just spread all across here quite easily. And why not Russia? Just Excuse me. And so we'll click the start button here, and our first infected has begun. TTI-42 has infected its first human. Weak and used to cold temperatures, it must evolve using DNA points to infect more people. So we'll click here. So, yep, we got the world news up here. Bring that down like that. So this is kind of crucial if you want to kind of go for max scores and stuff. And then you have the animations of the boats and the airplanes flying in between places. People go on holiday and stuff. So let's see. This is the world map. Right, this is the map that shows us where we've infected and everything. And you can choose filters here to look at different stuff like, let's just hover over this, top countries, money, humid countries and stuff like that. How do I get back? No idea. Anyway, these are the countries that we've infected. Russia, these are healthy ones, and then these will be the ones where we've practically killed everyone. Here we have healthy of the world, infected in the world, and dead in the world, and this all stuff will start when they kind of realised that we're about. So that's the world screen, and this is our kind of plague screen. We've got the overview, evolution history, haven't quite started that yet. Infectivity, severity, and lethal. I don't even want to try and pronounce that, but yeah, we've got all the stats at the start. Daily infections, average infection, all this stuff. And then transmissions, this is how we will spread from person to person, and we use these using these DNA points. Same with symptoms here, and abilities, this is more like resistance to cures, makes it harder. And we can spend longer infecting people. So I think chance of infection by spreading pathogen into surroundings, especially in high density urban areas. And I'd say Russia's a pretty high density place, so we're actually going to involve that straight away. And so if we go to overview, there we go. So that's bumped our infectivity up a bit. But yeah, and then we have successfully evolved. You have spent DNA points to evolve your disease, and more options have opened up. Get more points by popping DNA and biohazard bubbles and infecting people. Yep. So if we click on Russia here, it's a hyper-realistic model of the world. Plan your strategy and evolve your disease accordingly by spending DNA points. Yeah. So we click on Russia. Click on this. Yep, pop orange DNA balls to get DNA points, which are these ones down here. So we clicked on Russia, and we kind of get basically Russia's own stats here of how many people we've infected, whether I think that's railway, and the boats, and the planes are still running in that country. Let's see. Euro at 3 months low against dollar. But yeah. You want to look at this because basically, kind of like, it has everything that like you'll try and like evolve accordingly. So because we started in Russia, we got the one that's good for high density. Say if we started in a place like Africa, certain places in Africa, you want to get ones that are good in poor countries. But for now, we're just okay. So we're getting quite a few points now. Let's see, we've got 16. So I'd say we want to go for transmission, and by air or by water. Both seem to give the same. So I think we'll do by air first. Evolve that. Now that gives us 7 points left. Let's see. People in cold climates are especially vulnerable. I'd say Russia's fairly cold. So, like that. You have over 15 DNA points saved up. Use them. Yeah, that's what we've done. But yeah, so basically it's warmer oceans mean more hurricanes. To find out more about a country, click the name screen to open the country. So if we double click Russia, we kind of get similar to the world screen, but just with Russia. And yeah, the cure and stuff and the government now become more involved when we get further in. So it has infected hundreds in Russia, increasing your chance that an infected person will infect a healthy person. Keep evolving your disease. So yeah, this game we kind of like, because like you start off quite slowly, and then when you start infecting a bucket ton of people, like you just get like points left, right, and center. New malaria drug in testing. But yeah. So and then eventually towards the end, when you destroyed the world, then your points will slowly level off again. So if it was to make a graph, it'd be an S shape. But yeah. So if we want the game to speed up, we've got kind of speedy up buttons here, even faster, and a pause. Oh, and we've actually spread to Turkey in that massive. When a new country is infected, pop the red ball to get bonus DNA. Okay. Apparently we've infected thousands in Russia already. And we also have 24 points to spend. Let's see, transmission, let's go by water as well. Symptoms, let's see, look at these. I'd say we'll get this one. Increases in infectivity a lot more and the severity, so we'll go for that one. And then we might try and get some, well actually we won't get these quite yet because no one's even noticed us, so basically the plan is at the moment just infect as many people as we can. Major earthquake in Siberia caused minor damage, okay. Oh, North Korea rescues, but North Korea uses peace rockets to save the International Space Station from space junk collision. Significant debris caused by explosion. Don't really know what that's going to do for us, but must mean something. Yeah, so let's see how many we've infected 3 places so far. So not a bad start. Hopefully, oh, is that another place? Is infecting more countries. Control where it goes by evolving transmission traits. Yeah, that's what we've done. We've got the transmission traits. These ones we've got air and water so far. So hopefully, when it spreads, you'll see one of these aeroplanes like go red. I think that's kind of cool. You can actually track which countries gave which places the disease. Old menu contains yesterday. See which countries are not yet affected. Okay, I presume quite a few. Oh god, we've done that quick. But yeah, we've oh there you go. Look, see these red lines. See what infects where. So to spread fast, you may want to involve drug resistance. So Russia gave it United Kingdom and Japan. Let's see, transmissions. Especially in hot climates. We'll evolve that. We need to get some more symptoms. Let's get this one, and we can't quite afford this one. Catastrophic cell death of multiple tissue types. That sounds horrible. We'll get some good old insomnia. So yeah, this is kind of the stage where you still have to get points. Oh, look, okay, we've infected more people in the world than TB. But yeah, and you can see now Russia, quite a few people are starting to die, and this whole country is becoming red with infection all up. See a boat with the infection here? Da, 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 da. And we have infected the United States of America. Just like that. In a normal checkup, a doctor in Russia found a new disease which has been named TTI-42. It appeared that mostly harmless, but must be investigated further. Mostly harmless, we've killed 34,000 people. First death was confirmed in the Baltic states. Bad luck or the beginning of something terrible. I'm gonna go with something terrible. Affected more people in the world than HIV. Already? Damn, we're moving fast. And Russia really is in for it here. Oh, we've got some more infections flying over. Russia's to instruct doctors to begin research into a cure. The greater funding, it may take a long time, so no need to worry so far, but abilities, we will get some of that and some of that, just to try and slow the kind of paranoia. Unlikely to seek treatment. Yeah. So, yeah, this is just kind of basically what the game's about. You evolve, TTI-2 becoming scary. But yeah, so you basically evolve to try and spread into light. So Russia distributes insect repellent. Yeah. So you're just trying to find a way to basically infect every country. Oh, Russia is shutting down its airports. So it's kind of bad news for us, because obviously this is where we started, so this is where most of the infection lies. So obviously we want more coming out of here. So the boats are still up though, and we travel mainly by boats. Korea starts cure research. Oh, has mutated and developed the seizure symptom without using so every now and again your DNA, your plague, whatever bacteria will mutate on its own, so you get extra symptoms without actually having to spend your points on it, which is quite useful. Oh, got another infected boat heading to the United States. Oh, and now we've infected Iceland. Let's see, abilities. Let's get some heat resistance and some cold resistance so we can stay infected in these quite extreme places in weather. Seizures that. What's this one? Insanity. Oh, let's get insanity. That sounds quite fun. Well, not fun, but in terms of this game, quite good. So we're just gonna keep popping the bubbles. Actually, let's check the world thing now. Alright, the cure started. It's only on 1%. We've got research priority medium. Key contributors. So Russia and Baltic states. Now the way that you can either kind of like combat them, find a cure, is either wipe out the country, which is a bit more obvious, or just get more resistances and stuff. I usually go for infecting. Let's see, we've infected more healthy states than living states. Let's see, here we go. Have a look. So it's mainly Africa areas that we need to try and infect a bit more. So it might be worth to get more heat resistance. Maybe get some more actual symptoms that increase infectivity. So I'm thinking more. See this one, sneezing, that increases infectivity quite a bit. So yeah. So as you can see now, this part of the world is fairly. It's not looking healthy if we look at the map. It looks like it's got chicken pox all over it. Kazakhstan's not doing well. Central Asia isn't doing well, Poland isn't doing well, Germany isn't doing well, the Balkan states aren't doing well, UK aren't doing well. It's not looking good for the world. Norway's not doing well, Finland's not doing well. Obviously Russia isn't doing well. Let's see, transmission. Try and get one of each here. Let's see, birds become successful 24. We'll get birds. I don't think we really need the rat one so far, because most urban areas if we have take a look at the world map again, we've covered pretty much all the heavily dense areas. It's just more these countries here that we need to. Oh, more infected there. That is a good sign. We'll just speed the game up a little bit. Oh, we'll place some watch lists. Already dangerous. Governments have warned that it could become unstoppable. That's the dream. More infectious than the common cold. There are two ways to fight development of the cure: evolve aggressive symptoms to destroy countries, that's what I said before, or evolve cure resistance. That's not as well. As I said before, my favourite is just to try and wipe out. Oh god, got a lot of disease points here. Read that. Just give it a minute. Now, do we get these? Yeah. And then symptoms. Japan has started to send research teams. Will pop blue bubbles to destroy their research. So we see a blue ship here. So that pop-ups, we kind of pop it the same as everything else, and hopefully that'll give us more points. Ooh, we've mutated and got ourselves another symptom again. It's very handy. Yeah, as you can see, the world is not looking a good place at the moment. Normal life in Korea is breaking down. Cure research is starting to slow. See, that's what we want. We want them to be like, oh shit, we can't do anything to save ourselves. Catastrophic. Oh, what? Look at the bars. The severity just going up. The one massively jumping just because of that one. So that's a good investment. We've killed more than the Black Death now. Hopefully a lot more people should start to die. People are dying in West Africa faster than new people are being infected. That's not good. People are dying quicker than being infected, right? Increases the infectivity the most. Oh, this one. So we want to kind of get the infectivity a bit up. Let's see, the world's only on 22% as well. She killed over 120 million people worldwide, worse than Spanish flu. That is a good achievement. Yeah, these places are really not looking good now. Got to start working on these. 25% complete. That's not too much to worry about right now. We just need to work out how to infect these African countries anymore. Deadliest plague ever. It kills over 300 million people worldwide. I know what we can do. Heat resistance. Let's see. I'm just going to try and increase our infectivity a lot more, because these places are not going well for us. And because these are mainly hotter countries, I thought getting the extra heat resistance would be quite beneficial for us. We've developed fever now. Oh, here we go. Some places in Africa are starting to bubble up. Oh god, our disease points are just kind of going out of control here. Especially in hot climates, so we'll get that. Some more of that. Let's see symptoms. Now we'll try and save up some more points for more lethal ones. Coma. Yeah, some of these aren't very nice diseases. Iceland approves human experimentation. That's interesting, considering Iceland is pretty much in the dark area. Canada is first to fall into anarchy due to no cure research can take place. That's good, I see. Worldwide. Top country, New Zealand, Australia and Japan. So these countries here. Let's see, Australia. Right, we're killing a lot more people. Alright, let's see. Symptoms. Let's get the coma. Let's get livestock now. May as well. Ooh. Here we go. Africa's starting to bubble up here. Oh, pop the research again. Continue getting those points in. Middle East government has fallen. It's quite good. Ooh. A lot of places. This whole map is looking rather not very well. I can say that now. Oh, symptoms, that's what we want. Yeah, let's get some of that. Increase the chance of more people dying. The Caribbean's government has fallen as well. Let's see, how much percent? Oh, 95% of the world is dead. Cure is 2,000 days until cure completion. I don't think they've countries. New Guinea. How do we get New Guinea? Where's New Guinea? New Guinea's here. It's closed everything. How do we? See, this is all the exterminating pigeons face masks. Damn. How do we get this place? If they've shut down. This could become an issue. So we've infected everywhere in the world, but this one little country down here so far, it seems. I'm gonna speed the game up a bit more. Germany's government has fallen. See, this is kind of where your points kind of slow down as you've infected pretty much everywhere. You can see the infected number of the world kind of going down now. Sneezing and diarrhea causing unwanted accidents, lowering productivity and drawing attention to TTI 42. Cool. Guess, to be fair, at this stage in the game that really doesn't matter, but our infected number of the world is going down, which isn't good. We might end up killing everyone that we've infected. Oh, there we go. The plague has been eradicated. We killed all of its hosts, but sadly we did not kill everywhere in the world. I think it was just New Guinea that survived. Let's see, we'll have a look at the dead rate. Just kind of skyrockets here. Infected, and this is where we stop infecting people. Research conducted, just gone. Oh, that was a pretty decent attempt. Got all but one country, so we'll have to give this another go and see if we can destroy the world. But for now, that's been Painted Eagle. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check it out on Steam if you're interested in it. The trailer looks pretty epic. So see you next time.